Well, good morning, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls, those undecided. We're going to try to go ahead and make the breakfast out of that British U.K.ORP that Delicious sent me. I'll apologize ahead of time. I have components on this side of the table. I have components on this side of the table, so I will be reaching across the screen. I can't get it all on one side. I'm back to where I'm taping on the kitchen table. There's just not a whole lot of room here. But it's the handiest, most convenient place to do it. I can get a better view of my camera this way. Another thing, you'll notice I have this rather lovely bowl this morning. I don't usually use bowls in my reviews. I usually got the main over here. Trouble is, the main this morning, that fruitful muesli, will not fit in here at such a large package. So I brought a bowl out this time. And speaking of that, I'm going to go ahead. That'll take the longest to get going and soaking. That is 100 grams. Well, I don't know if with everything else I've got to eat, I don't know if I'm going to heat all this or not. I ate part of it this morning and eat the rest of it tomorrow morning. Knife that's going to be helping me out tonight, this little camp knife, Glenn, over at Apple Stump Bushcraft. I won on a drawing from him. And all I'll be needing is this blade, so I'm going to close all the others up. And this blade right here is a can opener. And I have never seen a can opener blade made that way. Yeah, I've never tried it on a can. I want to, but I'm afraid it's going to scratch the metal up. So I'll just show it there and won't use it on camera. Okay, foil pouch is cut just a little bit differently. Okay. Now, how much do we think we can eat this morning? Well, can't see much right now. It does have raisins, sultanas, sunflower seed, some dried apple in it. There's quite a bit of fruit stuff. Let's just go ahead and run with it. And before anybody says anything, you've seen me do oatmeal and muesli before. And you know, some people like it real soupy. I tend to go the other way. Whoops. First miss of the day, won't be the last. Wonderful. I can see how this review's going to go. I like mine thick. Yeah, I knew I'd be bumping the camera before this was through. Yeah, maybe going back for another cup of water. I thought I had enough here to do this and do my hot drinks. Yeah, I might still be able to make it. Gonna be close. I think I can still pull this off. And again, I know some of you like yours soupy. I just do not. That's personal preference. I hope you'll put up with me on that. And that's about how I like it right there. And we'll just, yep, ouch. Yep, water's still good and hot. Okay, and let's move you to the side for a minute. And since Delicious over in Poland was nice enough to send this, let's bring his cup out here. And we'll do the coffee in it. Don't need the knife for the coffee pouch. Coffee's good. Nothing funky on the color. And yes, I might should have used the knife on that sugar. That one was a little bit tough. I like sugar in my coffee. Don't care that much for creamer. Never did. But I do like just a little bit of sugar. I'm the same way on tea. Yeah. And there goes another splatter. And I always say messy meal's a good meal. And I'm not one to edit and go back over and make everything look fancy. People see what I do. They know if they want to try reviews, you make a mistake, just keep right on going. Don't worry about it. Not everybody's perfect. Doesn't pretend to be. That's what I let people see. Now we'll move this to the side a minute. Like I said, I've got a lot of stuff to mix up. And I needed another mug. I hadn't used this one in a while. I'm going to make my tea. So it's a British U.K.ORP, British tea. Bring out Michael Green's mug. My buddy over there from Leicester, England. And hopefully, yes. Last time I got a tea bag with a string on it, I tried getting the tab off and the tea bag disintegrated. So hopefully we will not have a repeat of that situation. Once again, now, this time I'm going to use my knife on the sugar. And even with that knife, I don't know what they packed in. That's not normal paper. That's some good stuff right there, y'all. That is some very healthy packaging. And we'll move this to the side. We'll let it do his thing. And as it's not enough to drink. Oh, no, that's not my drink mix. That's my wet nap, which I should be using right now to clean up some of that spill that I just made. Okay, it's over here on this side. Got lemon flavored drink. It says this is enough to make 500 ml, which is right out of quart. Needless to say, my glass here only holds about 12 ounces, so I won't be putting all of this in there. Just the majority of it. And I'll make a short drink a little later on today. Whoops, I put a little bit more than I wanted on that second dose. See if we can stir this up here. Oh, sorry about the Band-Aid. Back to the doctor again yesterday. It's going to take a little while for the sugar dessert to dissolve, so we're going to put it over to the side. Take a... Yep. That's about right. What else have we got? Okay. Got our oat digestive biscuits. Either that or we'll have oat biscuit crumbs. They feel like they're pretty well intact. Let's see if we're right on that one. Yep, in good shape. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of those. I've had them before on the old box store piece, and they're pretty good. I ain't even got this all out on a plate, and I'm at the 10 minutes mark, so I guess we're going to have a little bit longer review this time. Last thing on the agenda here, we have cinnamon cake. We'll get that set out, and then we'll start trying to sample some of this. Keep the time down so y'all don't get bored. Well, I see one thing I'm not accustomed to, and I'm actually glad to see it. They put paper around that. It's going to fall off anyway. Give us a test bite. That's going to be good, y'all. Definitely got the cinnamon in it. And got to roll my sleeves up again. I'm trying to rush too much this morning and get this done. Mix this one more time. And I know that looks thick to y'all, but that's just, there's some dried fruit there. Let's go ahead and get a bite of this. Raisin, apple, sultana. Small bite to start with, but I got a little bit of everything in that bite. Oatmeal's good and soft, or muesli, excuse me. Raisins, rehydrated. And now, bear with me a minute, of all things. Perfect time for my dog to start having a nightmare. Let me wake him up. I said dog, I actually have two. But the big hound dog sitting closest to me, he's having nightmares and started whining, so I don't want him to go too long. Now we know what that tastes like. Let's get us a big spoonful of it. I know it's not the prettiest thing, but it tastes good. It's not a bit stale. Quite nice, actually. I need to put my bowl back over here. Trouble is, I'm going to have to go backwards and forth, getting my coffee and my tea and my cold drink over here. That was, when I started, that was a little over half a cup. I thought that might have been too much water, but that's not. I still got plenty of strength. It tastes like coffee with that much water. So it's a good dark roast, strong. Let's see. Stir my tea one more time. Stir my lemon drink one more time. And speaking of the tea, British ration, British tea in a British mug. That's a good tea. Not as good as what the old Thai food tea was, but it's still a good tea. That Thai food tea was some of the best that anybody ever put in a ration. Got my tea bag here. I hadn't thought well enough ahead to plan so well. Okay, let's try some of our biscuits with some plum jam. Always my good luck charm here. If you don't see him on the tray, he's sitting over here to either side. That sort of helps everything work out when I try to do a review. And let's take a little corner off of this, hopefully without taking a little corner off my finger, which has been known to happen. And did not cut that deep enough, so nothing is coming out. We will cut it a little bit lower, and there should be plenty come out this time. Digestive biscuit, plum jam, and another mess. Let's see how this tastes. Cookie has a biscuit, as they call them. Good flavor on its own. Plum jam just absolutely makes it delicious. That's a winning combination, friends. Come back to that in a minute. Get my lemon drink. Stop chewing the cookie. Apple cinnamon cake. Another. And it's tender as can be. It's loving to fall apart. And this is absolutely fresh, moist. Another drink of coffee. Friends, this is a winning breakfast. That's all they are to it. Everything in it's absolutely awesome. I'm sure lunch and dinner, when I get them recorded, will be the same. This is a 2022 British U.K.ORP bagged version, not boxed. First bag one I ever had. It is the Sikh, S-I-K-H, Hindu. Basically, it's Indian food, with the exception of breakfast. That'll come out a little bit more in lunch and dinner. But I'm going to have more flavor in this, and this is absolutely a delicious breakfast, and I've got plenty here to eat. The oatmeal's good. Get another cracker here. Talk with my mouth full. Plum jam. Well, that goes good. Jam is very, very sweet. That's, like I said, that's a winning combination. Coffee, wash it down. Another drink of tea. Had a little bit come out of the bag, not enough to hurt. It's settling on the bottom. Lemon drink. Well, friends, this is what I decided to fix for the breakfast portion of the U.K.ORP. I'll get lunch and dinner portions out just as soon as everything gets lined out. Kind of busy time of the season and everything, Christmas. I hope everybody's ready for Christmas and has a good, safe one. Hope Santa brings you everything you want. Well, I'm going to sign off here. Thanks for watching, taking time to watch. I'll tell you what I always do. You ain't heard from nobody in a while, check on them. Check on your friends, neighbors, family. You know, just make sure there ain't nothing strange going on out of the way. Tell you again, thank you for watching everything. Peace and prayers, John, Somerset, Kentucky. And again, hope you all have a safe Merry Christmas. Stay well.